blockage in one side,
Yeah.
say the right side for instance, if that means that there's some issue with my relationship with the masculine, maybe within me, maybe outside of me, but I just, is
How
that...
would you define a blockage?
Well, because I can always breathe clearer from one side than the other.
It definitely means something. Now, what does it mean? You know, I mean, even the example Matthias has given, etc. Those are things I like to pay attention to and tend to concur, believe in, etc. It's like manage your personal setup, etc. You know, the whole science, you know, ancient wisdom, you could say, of Vastu, or feng shui as it became over in China, etc., was to understand the positioning of spaces and all these kind of things. So you're kind of asking the same thing within that. So on a very purely physical level, if I constantly had a chronic blocked right nostril, it's going to affect some degree of energy, some degree of how I feel, functioning, etc., just purely from that alone. But you have to look at, well, what is that blockage? Is it a am I doing anything about it? You know? Is it a continuous expanded mucous membrane in that area? Or is there some structural reason or something, right? As opposed to, yeah, I must have daddy issues, you know? Oh, my right nostril is blocked. Be careful about drawing that connection, right? But and there's probably, I think, you know, when we go away from the scientific world and we go into more the psychic-y reading world, you know, I think there's even some people that are good at spotting that and giving you some tips, you know. Maybe you need to heal a relationship. In my opinion, you can do a lot of that if you really go in with thanks for your help. Now you really look at the relationship of something. And that's the whole point of thanks. It's not like, yeah, my life is good, and even the challenges, it's more like, let me really look at that relationship, say, with my dad and my mother. Do I really appreciate it? What is there? You know, I mean, let's go back to the fact that somehow they brought this body about. You know, what is it? What are they? You know, look into there. Other things might pop up, I admit, but you know, can I eventually find a degree of appreciation, softness in there? You know, it's another human being after all. Whatever's happened, etc., etc. So I think there are ways, again, back on the self-examine, to go in. I believe in that. Often we're looking for external solutions to some degree. But if you really pay attention to what's going on in practice, at least you can spot these things, and there's some practical things we'll lay on the other side at night. See if you change something in your sleep or your diet or whatever. You know, well, at least it was up there for a while. Okay? You know, if that helps. So it's hard to answer those.